So here at Camber Kitesurfing, we've got the Cabrinha new Unify bar. So, very nice. So what we've got here is the chicken loop. Looks like there's a ceramic swivel in there. Got a nice bungee, which is going to take up your depower throw when you start depowering the kite. Let's just take this off. Chicken loop should spin around like that. That's fine. This must be the smallest chicken loop because it's freaking tiny, and that just clips into there like that. Wow, that is a small chicken loop. And then that's your quick release and reset. The reset is just a push-in system, a bit like the COS, but it's been reworked. Pretty good. Swivel feels very nice. Got two depower ropes with the sleeving on there, which means that you need to separate your middle lines when you set up the kite, otherwise you'll have a twist in them. So when you run out your lines, just make sure that you untwist those. Center section of the bar looks very sleek indeed. Nice smooth lines through there, which means that there's no sharp edges, which means that these PU tubes aren't going to wear out. Depower is a normal cleat system. As you pull it down, and then you can stick the Velcro on like so. Let's have a look at the grips. Now they put cardboard on these so that you don't get staining off the lines onto the white side of the bar usually. If there's any white on here like this, then the lines can stain the bar a bit. That all looks very nice indeed. Now the 2026 Unify bar is not adjustable, so it's not adjustable in length. So it's a fixed length of bar. This one is the 48 centimeter bar, and I think they do a 53 as well. You've got bungees on here to keep your lines on, and it's got a nice recess in here, which means that it doesn't get in the way when you're packing your lines up, which is brilliant. Now let's get the rest of this off. As with most modern bars, there's no kind of port and starboard colouring. It's gone to black and white instead of your kind of like red and green or red and blue. That's fairly normal in modern bars. They tend to have gone for kind of like different colours. Doesn't really matter, but when we're teaching kite surfing, we usually say that red is for port for left. So there is some coloration on here, which will have to be determined when we run the lines out, but I'd imagine that white will be left because Cabrinha is written on the top. So as you read the bar, all the branding and the name of the bar is all on the top. Now this is a very lightweight bar, and also on the Unified bar there is the option of a high V. So there's a ring that means you can either run it as a low V or a high V. All in all, first impressions are very good. It's very sleek, and can't wait to try that out. It looks really, really good. Because of the double depower lines through there, you've got like auto untwisting, so you never get twists in your middle lines, which is an excellent feature, which was a good feature on the COS bar as well. It looks like a great bar. Chicken loop is very small, which is good because it means that your throw doesn't go as far away from you. But at the same time, if you're in a teaching environment, teaching kite surfing, you'd probably want the bigger chicken loop, because passing that between students with a hammerhead spreader bar is going to be a little tricky. Leash attachment point here, pretty standard, I'd say. And do you get the option of suicide on this? Let's have a look. No, don't think you can run that as suicide, but yeah, don't know, looks pretty good. I like the knots on the ends of the lines because they're nice and prominent. It's not like a really small knot, it's quite big. It's also got a loop in it, so if you've got your opposite like knots on the outside, loops on the inside, you can swap around these last sections of the line and it'll work on both ways. Yeah, at this point I don't think there's that much more to say about it. All looks good. This is your flag out section, so your safety works through on this line here, and then this line is fixed. And again, fairly good knot on there. Yeah, looks really good. Happy with that, and gonna be stoked to take that out.